Alright everybody, welcome to another episode of Unique Adventurez. We're out here, campground review. We're outside of Ashford right now. We are out here at Big Creek Campground. It's a little Forest Service campground outside of Ashford, right on the backside of the Skate Creek Road. There are 29 sites here. This campground tailors to mostly smaller trailers. We're going to take you site by site, show you all the sites. But I want to show you the pull in here. You got to come over this bridge, and you got the creek on the back side here. So your first sites 1 through I believe 10 are the ones that are gonna be on that left side there, are gonna have some creekside access. Those already are going to be the top spots. So let's go ahead and go around here and show you a little bit. Now remember what I said, small sites here. We're in site number 1. This site is pretty typical of what you're going to see here. Some are a little bit bigger, some are a little bit smaller, but this is kind of like a typical site. Kind of uneven, not real level paved back, but you know, with blocks and stuff like that, you should be able to get level. So let's keep going. No water at the sites, no power at the sites. There is water spigots around the campground, but that's as much as you get. There are a lot of trails and things to explore around here, which also makes it really good spot, also including being really close to Mount Rainier. Site number 2 here, looking a little bit on the small side there, but you got that big access back there. Site number 3, not very long. Like I said, if you got trucks, you got tents, you got vans, this campground is going to be your jam. 4, you could probably get a small trailer in, and remember having that access on the back side there with the creek. But you can see all the lush foliage back here. It's pretty awesome. I'm not sure if we're gonna get some good audio on the back side here. They are doing some tree trimming and stuff down here, so there is some you know, I can't even think of the word. They got chainsaws back there, that's what I was thinking of. So you got your water hookup here. I think there's like 4 or 5 of them here in the park, so you do have the access of getting water. It's just not at every site. Site 5, not too bad. This is probably pretty level for most of the sites here. This is probably one of the more leveler ones, but you know, not too bad. You might be able to do 20 feet back there. And then you got 6. Definitely not a very long site here, but look at that view with the water. You can be right on the creek back there. There's something to be said about being on water. Obviously if you got a bigger rig, not going to be here. Got site number 7 here. It goes back. This is probably one of the longer sites here. I think they said anything over 22 feet is going to be too long here. So this is probably your max. Maybe you might be able to do 25, but it's definitely, with a vehicle here and a trailer on the backside, it's going to be a little bit challenging. Number 8, still in that 20-foot range. Good access there. Got another water spigot. Number 9 here is a double site, or what they call a multi-site. So you can essentially fit 2 sets of rigs in this spot. Nice area over here. Look at the moss and the foliage here, just great. So you have to pay for that double regardless if you use it or not. It's a big pull through, so just keep that in mind. There's a couple of these. I think there's one on the back side as well. Site number 10, very small there. You got your picnic table on the back side there. And this is the rest of 9 here in this big wide pull through. I don't know if you could get a big trailer into that spot. Maybe you might be able to. Maybe these multi-sites might be better for, you know, some bigger in that 20-25 foot range. Making some of these corners around into this campground, it's going to be the challenging piece, just because everything's really tight and compact. So you definitely don't want to look at this and say, oh, let's bring 30-35 feet in here, you'll be fine. No, because trying to track that around the campground is not going to be very easy. Site number 11 here, everything's nice right there. Good level, fairly level site. Site number 12, really short, got all the down trees and stuff. This is gonna be pretty Pacific Northwest rustic kind of camping back here for sure. Site number 13, that one goes back. That's gonna be in your 20-25 foot range there, all the way back. Got another water spigot. You can see they've got all the down trees and stuff they're out here getting it ready for the season. We're out here trying to get a sneak peek. Site number 14. That one actually looks really wide. Not terribly deep, probably in the 20 foot range, but a lot wider than some of the others. So, whoa. Make sure if you're getting something out of this, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're going to go out to a lot of these different campgrounds trying to get you guys those site-by-site reviews, making sure we show you guys all the things. So make sure you hit that like button. If you've been here to this campground, drop a comment. Let me know kind of what you think about camping here. We haven't been here yet. We're just going around giving you that site-by-site. So definitely leave us a comment if you want to come here, or if you have been here, what are your thoughts? Site number 15. Goes back a little bit of a ways, not terribly deep, but you do get that afternoon sun here, which is nice because there's a lot of shade cover here. So and there's the bathroom. Let me get back on my last topic. In the summertime, you're gonna, with all the heavy canopy cover here, you're gonna be fairly shaded here in the summer, which is gonna be, you know, kind of a plus for this campground. If you got solar, don't expect it to do a lot for you here. 16, not very level, doesn't really go back a ton. You got the living area on the back there with the picnic table. Got another water spigot here. This one's labeled number 6. Number 7. This one goes back and is fairly wide. This is probably in your 22 foot range here. A lot wider than some of the others. Livable area on the back. Site number 17, and getting a little bit of that afternoon sun as we're here right afternoon. Site number 18 goes back, not terribly level, in that 20 foot range there. Like I said, if you have a truck, a tent, a car, a van, this campground is going to be more up your alley. 19, looking good there. Goes back a little bit of a ways there. 20's fairly narrow. Not a lot to offer there. Water only. 21 is another one of these double sites, or the multi-sites, where you got a lot more area there to bring more vehicles and stuff in. So there's the other double. You got 22. Looking okay there, probably in that 15-20 feet range. Oh, we got down trees. This is where I'm not sure how the audio is gonna go from here on out, but this guy's out here with chainsaws cleaning stuff up. So we'll try to do the best we can. Close the vent all the way. 923 here. Goes back a fairly long ways. You're in that 22 foot range there for that site. 25. Oh, there is another multi. Number 25, multi-site. Number 24 back here. Doesn't go back very long, but fairly wide. You've got another bathroom back here on the back side. So there's 2 bathrooms, at least 2. I think there might be a third one over there. Water at that site at 25, 24, 26 here. Nice canopy cover, goes back. I mean, you can see what a truck looks like back here. So probably not much more than that. 27, pretty wide there. Smaller trailer, could be looking good in there. And then there's a Osborne Mountain Trail, so a lot of trails and stuff around here. Trailhead parking. They're out here cleaning it up, getting it ready. We got 2 more sites. Another water location here. 28, getting that good afternoon sun there. But very, very small, very rutted. So take that for that, what that's worth. And then you have got site number 29. This is one of the bigger and wider ones here. You could probably do 25 feet with a truck in here. I think you probably could do it. It'd be tight, but I think you could do it. And that and then it puts all your livable side on that end, so you're not getting it through when people are going back and forth. But also do mind yourself, there is a trailhead right there for people to go on the trail. You can come into the campground, so you might get a little bit of traffic with some people doing that. On the overhaul, if you have got a smaller rig, if you're in that car, you're in that truck with a tent or with a rooftop tent, if you're in a van or a very, very small trailer RV setup, this could be a campground for you. That a lot of the bigger rigs is what people like to get into. You know, everybody's got those bigger rigs and stuff like that. You will not have that competition here. So these are definitely smaller campground here. Oh look, there's another bathroom there. I don't think I caught that one for these opening sites. So smaller rig friendly here. Make sure, leave a comment, let me know what you think about the campground. If you've been here, whatnot, hit that like button. Make sure you're subscribed, so when we come out and we do these campground reviews, you won't miss it. And until then, we'll see you guys in the next adventure.